Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, B. Jackie Jackson, a real estate coach and investor. And today we're going to be talking about the three most important things that you can do if your goal, your desire is to invest in tax deeds. All right. So I'm out here out in these streets. I'm getting ready to just do some quick drive-bys, buy some properties. Most of you all know that I'm Floridian, right? Florida resident, not originally from Florida, but um, definitely in Florida. So here in Central Florida, I'm constantly looking at properties, and especially in the surrounding counties that make up Central Florida. So the three most important things that you can do is, first of all, you must decide where you're going to invest. Like a lot of the people that I work with, especially like at my coaching clients, they start out all over the place, right? They're in one state, they're in Alabama, or they're in Florida, they're like Tennessee. Oh, I should try New York, I should try. Look, every state is different, right? Every state is different, so you must become like a master or an expert somewhere, right? So choose a state, and then understand exactly how that state's laws and how that state's process works. Because guess what? In every state, they have counties, and every county has their own individual auction. So there's more than enough opportunity in the state of your choice, right? So, for example, in the state of Florida, there are 67 counties. That's 67 different auctions. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity, right? The state of Texas has, I think, 254 counties, right? And so on and so forth. There's 3,141 counties and county equivalents all across the United States. Those are the total amount of counties that actually makes up the continental United States. So my point here is that you must become a specialist, an expert in the area of your desire. Okay, so don't bounce around. You start off in one state, then you go in another state, and so on like that. And I'm not saying that, don't explore and find out which state's laws are more advantageous to your business ideas and the things that you want to do as far as your real estate investing business is concerned. But you must be specific, all right? Or else you're just going to get confused and you're going to be all over the place and just really scattered, all right? So that's number one. Specialize and become an expert in the state of choice. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, once you have decided where you want to invest, right, the next thing that you need to do is also decide what types of properties that you're interested in, because the tax deeds auction, this is where you are investing and purchasing, paying basically the delinquent taxes for real estate in exchange for ownership, right? So the counties will sell you real property based off of the delinquent real estate taxes, okay? However, the properties that go to these auctions that are being sold for their real estate taxes, guess what? They're kind of random, right? Like we don't necessarily get to choose, what types of properties are going to go delinquent. However, whatever is on that list, now you have to filter and find the properties that fits what you are looking for. So you got to decide what types of properties that you're interested in, and also be open to alternative properties. And what do I mean by that? So most investors that I work with, clients, they all want these single family homes. All right, great. I get it. It's a no-brainer when it comes on to single family residence, but be open to commercial, be open to industrial, be open to like vacant land. People are like, oh, I don't know what to do with land. I'm like, well, guess what? Before there was a building, there was land. Be open to alternative investment types, because just because you don't know what to do with it or you don't have any vision for that specific type of property does not mean that somebody else doesn't. So if the property fits the buying criteria and you can make a profit off of it, go ahead and get that. You can always sell it to somebody else who has a desire for that specific type of property, right? Doesn't mean that you can't be profitable with that type of property, and then you keep the ones that you want to, hold on to, right? So that's number two. Determine the types of properties that you are interested in, okay? And then number three is decide what kind of exit strategy you're going to have. What are you going to do after you get the property? Now, that's really important as well, too. Just as important as the acquisition process, like the buying process, is the exit strategy. How are you going to be profitable with this property once you own it, right? You got to decide, am I selling it? Am I flipping it? Am I going to wholesale it where I sell it for a discount, at add a small premium to it and then sell it to somebody else? Am I going to hold on to it? Am I going to renovate it? Am I going to infuse value, add more value to it and hold on to it so that it increase? I mean, you just have to decide what you're going to do. Um, all of those questions, answers to those questions matter, okay? All of that matters. They're not complicated questions, but it should be decided before you buy, not after you buy. You need to understand that because we make our money as real estate investors when we buy. We realize our profit when we sell. So we make our money when we buy. And most people don't understand that, especially people who, buy properties the traditional way. They're like, oh, when I sell it, I'll make X amount of profit. Well, all of that is speculative, right? We don't know how much we're going to make when we sell, but we can definitely buy it correctly, which greatly increases the probability of being profitable when we sell. There's a huge distinction, you guys, right? So I'm just going to go over that real quick. 3 things, right? Number 1, decide what you want to invest. Got to become an expert somewhere. All right. Number 1. Number 2, decide the types of properties that you want to acquire, the ones that you want to buy, the ones that you want to actually specialize in. And then number 3, also decide what kind of exit strategy. What are you going to do with that property once you have it in your possession? How are you going to cash flow it? How are you going to hold it? How are you going to sell it? All of those things, all of those questions actually matter. And again, this is the Jackie Jackson. I'm a real estate investor full time, and I'm also a real estate coach. So look out for me there. All you got to do, you want some more information about my program or how I can help you be successful in this real estate investing space, all you have to do is go to thejackyjackson.com. That's thejackyjackson.com. Check me out there. You can see my program, which is called Tax Deed Genius, and I would love to help you and get you started. All right, well, that's it. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a while, but I think it went pretty well. So if you have any questions, oh yeah, got any questions? Go ahead and drop them in the comments. I love answering, at least myself or someone from my team will answer your questions. And what else do these YouTubers say? Oh, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, all that jazz, that comes with it. But more importantly, make a decision. Make a decision today to start today. All right, to start real estate investing today. Most people are out there and they're telling you, oh, you should wait, you should do, wait until the market changes or, whatever that looks like. But there's no time like the present, because as real estate investors, the market is going to do what the market does, right? Everything is cyclical when it comes on to real estate. So we don't really make our decisions based on what the market is doing. We make our decisions based off of calculated risks and the opportunity that's available. So when everybody is selling, we're buying. When everybody's buying, we are selling. All right. So we do the opposite of what the masses are doing. All right. So just remember that we are a different breed and we have different objectives and we have different plans than your average person out there that's buying real estate. So the rules are a little bit different. We play a whole different game out here for real estate investors. Anyway, it's your girl, the Jackie Jackson, signing off. I am going to um, do lives, I guess, or post more frequently. I hadn't been posting in a while, but I'll be doing that. So hey, look forward to seeing more videos from me. Talk to you guys soon. All right. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom.